So, there's a new color available for the iPhone. As I'm sure many of you have already seen on popular tech channels out there, that new color is red. And I decided to get my hands on one, and it's very red. Pictures that you've seen in the promotions and on their website definitely do not do it justice. It is a really deep candy apple anodized red. And this has to be probably the most extreme departure from the traditional colors that the iPhone has been available in for many years now. Obviously, it's been black and white for many years. Then they added on the gold and the rose gold and then a space gray, and then more recently a matte black and a glossy black. But this red color has to be the most extreme color that's ever come out. So what do we have? Essentially, it is just an iPhone 7. It's not different in any way than an iPhone 7 that many of you probably have in your pocket right now. Mechanically, it's exactly the same. The software is exactly the same. There's no upgrades to be found here. It's literally just a different color. Now, apart from the phone itself, a lot of the packaging is red as well, but none of the accessories like the headphones or the charger or any of the cables. And that actually brings me to another interesting thing that they decided to do here. The front of the iPhone is white. Really, when you think about it, it would make a little bit more sense to have it red and black. I think that's a little more understated. This iPhone does very closely reflect the design language of the 7th generation iPod Nano. They did a product red version of that as well. And this is probably a good time to mention that the proceeds gathered from the product red family of devices go in part to supporting HIV and AIDS programs around the world. I mean, that's great. I mean, I have nothing negative to say about that. That's fantastic. However, there are less expensive ways to support HIV and AIDS. But if you're an activist in that capacity and you're looking for a new phone, then I guess you found it. So why red? Well, I think a better question is why not? This, any biases aside, has to be the best looking phone that's come out this year. Now, technically the iPhone 7 came out last year. This is literally just a different color. Obviously, the new Galaxy S8 does look fantastic with those screens that wrap around the sides. However, I really don't think it's as charismatic as this red iPhone. It looks fantastic. But is it worth it? Well, that's an interesting question because, as I mentioned, it's just a new paint job. That's all there is to it. So the iPhone 7's already been out for over half a year, which means we're on the other side of the hill when it comes to Apple product releases. We can expect another Apple device to come sometime in September. Again, is it worth it? Well, I guess it depends. If you're not really interested in whatever Apple has to offer come September, and you're coming from another Apple device that's not a 7, for I would say not even a 6S, but a 6 or older, then yeah, this is definitely going to be an upgrade for you. But honestly, the justification behind getting this phone is that this is replacing a broken phone. And they had these in stock, and I figured, why not? So there's a little bit of a paradox with this phone. Obviously, this red finish looks amazing. It looks really, really good. So the question arises, do you put a case on it to protect that really awesome red finish? And of course, completely defeat the purpose of getting a red one to begin with? Or do you just walk around YOLO with the phone completely bare naked and showing it off to your friends and family and just hope that nobody drops it? Well, thanks guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like. Don't forget to check out other content that I've reviewed previously in those videos there. And also I have a poll going right now on what color you think Apple should offer their iPhones in next. I personally think this anodized finish on a blue surface would look really cool. A really deep blue would be awesome. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will catch you guys in the next one.